Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Denise, and today I'm going to be talking about the Peach Perfect Happy Hormones PCOS Multivitamins. I found these through TikTok. We're entering TMI space right now. I've always had a very heavy flow, very uncomfortable lady day. I've had an ovarian cyst since I was like 15 years old. It's been very annoying. I've been on and off birth control like the last 6 years. It's kind of annoying. I try not to take birth control because I really hate the side effects because of a pretty decent sized fibroid that my doctors just found not too long ago. I'm probably gonna have to get on it. I actually have it, but I haven't started it yet because I really just don't want to go through it, man. I don't want to go through it. I just wanted to give a little background on what I'm going through, and I just want to do like, I guess you could say like a little review video on this supplement. I am not a doctor. I say always consult your doctor. I told my doctor, my OBGYN, about this, and she was like, honestly, it's a supplement. It has inositol, what is it called? Let me tell you. So this supplement has myo-inositol, D-chiral inositol, omega-3, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D3. So all those supplements, they help with your PCOS symptoms. So I take 4 of these every night. At least I try to. I'm pretty consistent with taking supplements. I take 4 pills nightly. That's what's suggested here. It takes you at least 2 months for you to start seeing some results. So the reason why I've been taking this on and off isn't because of lack of consistency. It's actually because of the fact that when this went viral on TikTok, everybody and their mother started ordering this and they went out of stock. Like I would buy 1 at a time, a 30-day supply. And then when I would run out or close to running out, it would take at least like a week or 2 for like my next shipment to arrive, which is nothing compared to some people. They've had to wait like months for them to get this because it's been so popular. I was like, honestly, what do I have to lose? It's just a supplement. It's not medication or anything like that. At the end of the day, it's nothing that's gonna harm you. It's, you know, like omega, vitamin D, you know, like that's not something that really is gonna like affect you negatively. At least I hope it wouldn't. Like I said, talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor, so better figure it out. So I was like, I have nothing to lose. I'll just take them because if they're actually good or if they help me in some way, then sure, right? So now I buy like a bundle of 4 of these at a time now because I got tired of like taking them and then having to wait a week or 2 for my next shipment to arrive. It's procrastination on my end because I could just order 2 at a time. But that's why this time around I bought 4 because I actually do feel like these have been helping me with my periods. About a little over 2 years ago, I had went to the ER because I had so much pain, like abdominal pain. Yeah, they just realized that my ovarian cyst had got super big, and that was before I had a fibroid tumor on my uterus. A mess. I didn't even find out about this fibroid until like a few months ago. So yeah, so that was over 2 years ago, and ever since then, I got on a birth control pill because you already know, my doctor's like, well, let's get you on a birth control pill. And I'm like, okay. So I did, and it messed me up so bad. I was literally I couldn't stop. I literally got my period twice a month. My periods were 8 days long, 8 to 9 days long. That's literally half of a month. Like, it's too many days for me to be, I'd have to call out of work. I can't do that. I don't got time for that. I need to live my life. I had to stop taking birth control pills back then. But ever since then, my period for like the last 2 years have been crazy long, heavy, and painful. Like, what? It really starts getting to you. It really like made me depressed. I couldn't do anything because it was so intense. And I've always had to deal with a heavy flow, but I still had, still went to school, still, played sports in school, still did stuff. It didn't stop me. I just kind of took some ibuprofen and dealt with the pain. And this year was the year that like, I was like, if the doctors don't want to help me, I'm going to the Dominican Republic and I'm getting this cyst removed because I'm not doing this. I feel like everything happens for a reason. That's gonna sound so, but the reason why I say everything happens for a reason is because, so I found out about these through TikTok Shop and I was desperate and I'm like, honestly, it doesn't hurt to try. I did a little bit of research on it. It was pretty these were pretty new. So there wasn't too much like reviews and research on this. A lot of it was like sponsored, like TikTok Shop type of promo videos. So like, I didn't know like where I could find reliable sources. They're pretty open about like what supplements, what vitamins they use in this multivitamin. I did research on those multivitamins and PCOS. So it really helped me decide on, are these safe to take? And I took them. And honestly, the first month, I didn't really notice too much of a difference. But I would say probably closer to the second month was when I realized that instead of an 8-day period, it was like 5 days long. What? I haven't had a 5-day period since like probably over 2 years at this point. It was still really painful, really heavy, But by the 5th day, it was like the last day of pain. And then by the 6th day, I was done. And I was like, what? You know? So I was like, it's probably gonna come back, or I don't know what happened. I didn't really think it was the supplements because I don't know. I was taking them, but I don't know. I didn't really think about it too much. I wasn't on any medication. I haven't been on any medication in over two years. So I'm like, maybe it's the supplements. I'm gonna keep taking them, but I just ran out. I'm gonna order new ones, and then it'd take like 2 weeks for them to arrive, and then I had to start taking them again, you know? So I feel like if I was like consistent with it from start to finish, by now I'd be like amazing. So I have a very regular period. If you go online to their website and read the reviews, you'll see everybody has a whole different experience. And if you're struggling with like, how do I say this? I guess like women reproductive system, I don't know. Everybody has a different journey in their women reproductive system. You know, I haven't had kids yet, and I plan on having kids soon. So I want to be healthy. I'm not trying to have kids right now. I'm kind of like really throwing my shit out there right now. There are women out there that are trying to have kids and they don't even get a period. So it's like for them, it's like that's their issue. I get a period every month. I'm very regular with my period. It always comes pretty much on time. I'm never late. Sometimes I'm a little bit early, like a couple days early, but it's not like I don't have a period for like a few months at a time and then it comes back whenever it feels like it. This is probably my 4th or maybe even my 5th like container of this multivitamin. And I have like 3 more in stock because I'm not about to go without this. My last period that just came, honestly, it was amazing. I got my period. It wasn't heavy. There was one day that was super heavy, super painful, and then went back to normal, like a very light period, and then it just ended. I basically had my period for like 4 days. What? And I'm not saying I'm trying to have my period disappear, but I'm trying to live a normal life, like a normal person, you know? And like my hormones are all over the place. Like sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm literally crying, like for no reason. Like I just wake up and I'm like, I choose sadness today. Like, I don't know. And like, I don't know. It's just it's all over the place. And I'm like, you know, I don't got time for that. Whatever helps will help. It's not that I'm against medication. I'm just not as open to medication as I am to supplements, natural, organic stuff. A lot of times medication has side effects that maybe they might be helping you in one way, but these side effects can like literally make you go crazy in another way. And I'm so scared of that. Like I've had my really bad experiences with different types of medication, and that's why I feel like I'm just like trying to find any alternative. I didn't tell you guys this. I don't know if it's correlated to this multivitamin that I've been taking. In May of this year, which we're in September right now, mid-September, late May was when I found out I had a fibroid because I went to the ER because I thought my appendix was about to burst, and it wasn't. It turns out I actually had a fibroid, and that's why I was in so much pain. And then I have a cyst, which is on my right side, and I was like, maybe my cyst is about to burst. Like we don't know what's gonna happen. So I went to the ER, and they were like, yeah, you just have a really big fibroid. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? No wonder I'm in so much pain. No wonder my lady days have been so heavy. So they were like, yeah, okay, so you need to follow up with your OBGYN. And I did. When I followed up with my OBGYN, I didn't get another ultrasound until probably July. So almost 2 months after I got another ultrasound. And my cyst had shrunk. I was like, oh my God, not my sister here shrinking. Like finally, girls, about time you start stepping down. And then also my fibroid, it was like a couple of centimeters off of what they had originally told me at the hospital. I was like thinking maybe they're starting to subside. Fibroids are really hard to get rid of. Like they won't just shrink. Like cysts, they can burst at any point. They can shrink. Like, you know, they're kind of more, you never know what's gonna happen with them. Fibroids are pretty much like, they can probably decrease in size a little bit, but most of the time they probably won't necessarily go away. They'll just like, maybe they'll just get a little smaller, but they kind of just keep growing. That's what my doctor told me, at least. And my mom actually went through the same thing with uterine fibroids. But anyways, the point is that I've been taking these multivitamins for about 4 or 5 months. I think I started taking them before my trip to the ER. I started taking these in late April. I went to the ER late May. I found out I had a fibroid on top of the fact that I had a cyst. Now we're in mid-September, and like my period has literally cut in half, which is amazing to me because hello, like I have been suffering with these terrible, endless, heavy, painful periods. Like, I'm just a girl. I just want to live a normal life. So yeah, but basically this is it. They are pink. Sometimes they are white. It just depends on like what color capsules they have because they are so in demand. So they sell other things too. They sell like protein, creatine, pre-workout. They sell different things, but this is the only thing that I've tried from their brand, and I've continued to repurchase. So the first time I bought it was off of the TikTok shop. The second time I bought it was off of Amazon because it was faster through Amazon. I guess they don't sell it on Amazon anymore, but I made sure it was from that brand because if you go on Amazon, you might find a bottle that looks kind of like this, but it's not the actual Peach Perfect brand. And I don't want to go, I already know that I've been okay with this, you know, so I don't want to go with something else that I don't know what it is. I was already hesitant to try this as it is. So now I just buy this directly from the Peach Perfect website. I follow their Instagram and then I just order directly from the website now. So it does take a little longer from the website, but just make sure you order it in time. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's just a multivitamin. So if you are thinking about trying this, give it a shot. I mean, talk to your doctor first. I didn't talk to my doctor first, but I had already been taking these and then I told my doctor I was taking these and she was like, sounds good to me. And I was like, all right, cool. But that was my doctor telling me, you need to talk to your doctor and make sure that it's okay. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.